That's Benny. I think we can all agree that Jasmine Crocket is a very bad person. Here's photographic evidence of Jasmine, the congresswoman from Texas, cutting in front of a bunch of handicapped people with her congressional bodyguard, a dude that gets paid by the taxpayers to guard her. Why? I'm not sure. Here's a lady who's freaking handicapped. She's got her own walker and everything. And Jasmine is cutting in front of her. That's called privilege, Jasmine. Why you do that? Nobody knows. Nobody knows why Jasmine Crocket really does anything. Here she is dancing to try and troll President Trump in her gaudy and hideous office with her gaudy and hideous staffers. Jasmine Crocket dancing down the hallway, a little wobbly because of the size of her fake eyelashes, but nonetheless, she's able to troll Trump. She destroyed Trump. Trump's never coming back from this one. Dancing down the halls of Congress. Oh, wait, President Trump may just get rid of Jasmine Crockett's entire seat. Okay. Texas GOP new map would move Jasmine Crockett's home out of her district. Jasmine Crocket is very, very upset at this, saying, how dare you ask where I live?
This legislature did ask us as members of Congress to confirm our addresses. I don't know how many of us actually still reside in the districts that we represent. I do not currently reside in my district based on the plan that has been drawn, which is another red flag, in addition to courts consistently looking at how many people have been moved.
Why is it a very bad thing for Jasmine? Well, one, you should live in your district if you're a member of Congress. You want to represent them. Two, is because the districts were drawn by white people.
This legislature is consistently been found to be guilty of doing, which is to make sure that they can do an overemphasis of Anglo voices in this state. Only 40% of this state is Anglo. Yet somehow we have more than 60% of our seats that are elected by Anglo majority districts. As I said in 2021, as I argued against these maps, the math ain't mathing.
Wow. So powerful. She's definitely the next leader of the Democrat Party. Please make her that. She might not even be in Congress next. Jasmine Crocket says her new House map will draw her out of her own district. Oh, hell yes. This has to pass right now. Where is her district exactly? Well, it's this godforsaken, absolute hellscape of South Dallas here. Some of the most dangerous, terrifying murder capitals of Texas. Of course, this will not surprise anybody. That are all throughout here. It's where all the projects are. It's where all the welfare is. It's the worst place you could possibly live in Dallas. And of course, it voted for Kamala Harris by like 50 points. And so Jasmine is out chirping as though she was never going to lose, right? That was like a guaranteed district forever for her until Republicans came through and changed everything. And now she's calling President Trump a monkey. Crocket defames Attorney General Paxton and then calls President Trump orange orangutan and Hitler. This is, of course, after Jasmine Crocket called Donald Trump a piece of shit. And here is the meltdown.
I'm going to continue to move on the Senate side because the Senate side is still in, but the House is not in. And as we know, it's got to pass both chambers before it can get to anybody's desk. So as of right now, there is nothing that they can do as relates to the House. I am so very proud. Please, please, please look up these amazing state representatives, show them some love, encourage them, because this is really hard to make the decision that you're going to leave your family behind as you go and hide out, because we got a rogue bootleg criminal attorney general who absolutely is like wanting to be Trump 2.0 himself, and he wants to put warrants out for people, even though like he's the one that was under federal investigation for years, and he's the one that had felony indictments pending for years and of course was avoiding prosecution for years. Yeah, because like that's what makes you real MAGA, is like you got to be about this thug life. You got to be like cheating on your wife. You got to at least be going to get impeached if you ain't been impeached, because he was impeached. He just wasn't convicted again. We've kind of seen this play out before. Anyway, but he got the nerve to talk about who should be arrested. Give me a break. Kind of like, you know, the orange orangutan, you know, the Timu Hitler. He on the same nonsense too. Bro, you the real criminal. Like, stop coming for people that's out here in these streets just trying to make this country really work by going to work, and so you grabbing them up at work. That's a whole other issue. Anyway, the point is I am currently in Arizona, and the other point is they thought that they were going to put that terrible map on the floor tomorrow in the House and get it passed. And they are not going to be able to pass that map on the House floor tomorrow. So I'm really excited, really proud of these amazing Democrats. Please look them up.
So, okay, enough of that. Thank you. Already lost enough brain cells today. Jasmine is, of course, talking about the Democrat members of the state house in Texas that fled the state illegally and criminally and may well lose their seats because of it. The governor may kick them out of the chamber, go through and file lawsuits in every district. My goodness, what a flattering angle of Jasmine. Let's go ahead and read. Jasmine is exploding with fury about redistricting in Texas. She has huge grievances she can barely contain, losing massive amounts of power. Thunderous doesn't even begin to describe her enormous rage. Woof. Woof. Goodness gracious. Okay, here we go.
For some reason, they get 5 more seats. Republicans in Congress from the state of Texas would represent 79% of Texas.
Well, lady, let's just say you really don't seem to know your percentages very well, like the percentage of your clothes, spandex, woven through the clothes. You need more of that. Just a suggestion. Congresswoman Jasmine is sounding the alarm that she may lose her seat. It gets better and better. We get 5 new Republicans and we boot Jasmine. It's a Christmas in August. I wonder who created Jasmine Crocket. Why is she booked so much on MSNBC? How she appear just kind of out of nowhere, really? Where'd she come from? It's a mystery to all of us. I hope we get to the bottom of it one of these days. Jasmine, though, doing that crazy eyes. My goodness, look at the crazy eyes. Goodness gracious.
But hey, this is what we know the Republicans are good at. If there's one thing they're good at cheating, and they're good at bullshitting people, right? So that's exactly what we're going through right now.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you for your very smart assessment there. Shout out to the time Jasmine Crocket held a rally for Kamala Harris and 5 people showed up. You can see literally they're at a Starbucks right now and there's like no one there. This is why President Trump endorsed Jasmine Crocket and AOC to run for president in 2028. Calling Trump a monkey and Hitler. Got it. High-minded stuff there from the future of the Democrat Party. Please let that be the candidate in 28. It's going to be fun if she's even a member of Congress. God bless Texas. It's your boy Benny. See ya.